These things are cracking. You can hear them popping. All right, there's birds out there. Hang on. There's one cracking over there. They're cracking. Just trust me. So we're going to move along to the... You hear that? That's a crack. Now, they're not cracking like... I don't even think they would crack that much. But better to be safe than sorry. All right. Let us get this cracking. Oh, before I do anything, let me get my show up so I can see it. Thank you, Dolly. Ah, well, I'm delayed, Dolly. I heard ya. Hello, all. Hello, all. Excuse me. You need to relax. It's time to relax. She's had quite the day, this one. Okay. Oliver's coming back in. And we'll let her out as soon as I lock the doors. Let me close everything up, and then we'll let her out. The star of the show, of course. Good job, buddy. All right, maniac. You think you can handle yourself? I have to epoxy. Come on. Let's say hi before my hands get all gross. Come here. There she is. Yes, she is. Oh, there she is, the star of the show. Say hello to Dolly. She is, oh, you are ready for bed. Oh my goodness. And your bed's getting cleaned. So that's your bed right now. Enjoy. What we have is that I'm not drinking IPAs this week. I'm going to do the seltzer water and vodka. Oh, that's refreshing. It's the first one of the day. What a day. I don't know if you guys got to see that short that I did. Maybe you did. Maybe that's why you're going to come in here. But that was our day today. Now, it started off. I got up. I thought I was going to go diving. And I forgot my wife was doing a thing with her girlfriends. Jesus, they're cracking. Walking with her girlfriends and going out to lunch. So I'm like, I have Dolly with me. So I took Dolly with me. Had a great time in the parking lot down there. Met a lot of divers in the parking lot. Introduced myself. And then from there, my buddy Tex put on Facebook that he just got 2 halibut each. So you can have 2 a day here, and they limit it out. So hats off to them limiting out. Okay, let's get a nice, we got to get these things. You can hear them right now cracking. So we're going to get these things, going. All right. Epoxy, bring both of them into each other. Let me move it over so I don't scrunch this one up. And we will be epoxying. Hello. Hi. Yeah. All right. I go down and I get these. The season is over. These are just a wrap up to the season. And these ones were from the King of the Harbor contest that my buddy had. There we go. Now we're just going to mix these 2 parts together. And halibut season has begun. So, man, I hope you all enjoy watching halibut. We're going to have recipes. We're going to have everything. Halibut is my jam if it's not lobster season. So, today my buddy he went diving from the shore and got 2 himself, and his partner got 2. And the other day, my other partner and his dad got 3. So, I can officially say, not because of me, halibut season has begun. And here we go. Nice little pour. Boom. There we go. Very nice. Now we're just going to apply this epoxy very nicely. Oh, God, that's turning out perfect already. I already like the look of this one. So I have 3 of these to do tonight. And then if I still have some left over, then I will be continuing on with with mine. So let's see here. We just need to get all the epoxy on. We'll do the top of the legs first. And then we'll pick it up and we'll do the bottom side. But man, yeah, these were fun to work on. These were fun to work on. I didn't have any hiccups on these ones yet. But, I mean, my God, you never know. I mean, I'm celebrating before the end zone. So, we don't want to do that. I'm taxiderming the lobsters. I'm doing the final epoxy is the final touch before I'll put their antennas back on when I deliver them. Because those things break too easily. So, just going to make sure they should get I normally do about 2 coats. We'll see tomorrow how these ones dry. And then we'll go from there. But normally I do 2 coats on the lobsters. Okay. That's beautiful. Now we're just going to turn it and face it towards me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. And what this will do is it'll preserve it for at least 10 years. I don't know after that. I don't have any that are longer than 10 years so far. So this should preserve it all the way for 10 years. This one's going to go on top of a log, a piece of driftwood me and my wife found while we were walking on the beach this week. And what this does is not only does it give it the wet look like this, like it's still in the ocean, but it also protects it a little bit more. It does stop the cracking, and I was hearing the cracking going on, so we had to decide to do this today. This was a today project. So, boom, 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 boom. All right. Now I'm going to flip it upside down in a minute. I just want to make sure I got everything right here. Alright, now we're just going to work the bottom real quick. Just underneath. Make sure we get every little piece. Oh, right there. Okay, right there. Perfect. All right. And we'll do the back side of the tail real quick here. And this one will go over to the table and just chill out for a minute. Let me just double check them real quick. Make sure I like what I'm seeing. Okay. I mean, look at that. You don't get any better than that. Look at the quality of work in this, guys. Woo-wee. All right, we'll set this guy over here. And then we'll come back over here. Dolly's already asleep. Let's get the second one going. Let's take a little break. Lost the antennas. Yeah, those are the last ones on, homie. Mr. Matt. And I'll put those on when I get back to Long Beach. Alright, here's another one. This is another one. Now this one I was going to soak the tail, but the tail has so many different damages in it. I kind of like the up look, so I'm going to keep this one just like this. And just shoot for the stars, you know what I'm saying? Alright, now just do the nice coating right there, just follow it down. Just get it in every little nook and cranny. And this will stop the cracking process, which they are, it's probably because it was so warm out today. What a beautiful day. I'll get into my day in a minute. But let's just say Dolly got to meet her first halibut. And it wasn't mine. It was my buddy, some kid that not a kid, he's a young man. He's having his second kid. He has a son that's 3 or 2, and now he's having his first daughter on my anniversary, Cinco de Mayo. So I turned it into me because I'm a narcissist. So hopefully that kid will be born on so I'll just, every time at a party, I'll say, hey, it's not really your birthday, it's really my anniversary. And that's what narcissists do, take the day away from small little children. But man, when I say Dolly had a fun time, we took her up in the restaurant, she hung out, I had a Blue Moon. My buddy had, I think he had white wine. They didn't really have a bar open yet. So, I think he had a white wine with some calamari. My other buddy got a sandwich. He's driving all the way back to Sacramento. He got his 2 halibut though, and it's early. And I didn't even know they were going to be out there today. I thought I was going to go out. I went down and filled up my tanks, and then I was on dad duty with Dolly. Now the other 2 bulldogs can just sit at home. They don't need any of attention during the day. They prefer Dolly and me not be around, to be honest, so they can get on with their sleeping. Oh, just a gorgeous day out there, though, man. What a day! And if you got past, I'll tell you what, it was kind of weird because if you get past like 15 feet, the visibility opened up to like 60 feet. Everybody was coming back saying, "Wow!" When you start your dive off and you don't think it's gonna be clear, and then you get that 60-foot viz. Oh, it's a diver's wet dream. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna worry about my algorithm tonight. Tonight is, well, I'm still trying to work on my algorithm, but who knows, man? Who knows? I'll just go over to TikTok and do this and get 5,000 people watching. I was like, oh, okay, that was easy. But you know what? I'm gonna stick to my schedule, 5:30 to 6:30 over here, and we're just going to keep rocking this. If you like this kind of content, please follow. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go over to Facebook or Insta, and I posted a beautiful video of my day with Dolly, Deckhand Dolly. I'll get to you, YouTube. I just didn't have time before my show. I had a very exciting day today with my little baby girl. We'll bring her up at the end of the show after I do all 3 of these. She's asleep right now. She finally fell asleep. My God, she was a nightmare. She was just running around with all... Oh, you hear the cracking? I hear you guys. I'm going to get to you. All right, let's just do a double check to make sure. Look at this one. This one turned out beautiful, too. Look at that. That's just a thing of beauty right there. Let's make sure we get the mouth, get it all glistened up. Definitely get these. Perfect. Okay. This one is El Gano. Alright, we have a third one of his. And here it is, right here. Alright. Same procedure. We'll start right here. I do need to take a small drink break. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see if there's any comments. I do feel with the expanding foam, I don't do too much. It is in there, and then I painted them last night. As a matter of fact, Nat, where are you? Let me see the one. Now this one, from a distance you might be able to tell, but I ripped the shell from here to here when I was cleaning it, and I just filled it in with foam. So when I put it up on the ceiling, I'll put it up this way, so it kicks the eye off that. But yeah, I'm keeping it. It was one of the ones that I got with the first time hoop netting, so it's very special to me. Cheers, everybody. Mm-hmm. Ugh. All right. Oh, Facebook isn't active at all. That's interesting. Interesting. All right, here we go. Let's give it a nice little. Oh, that was a good pour right there. Yeah, I like that one. That one was probably the best one so far. Start right up by the eyeballs, everybody. Right in the middle. It just kind of goes down both sides. Yeah, I should have done that on all of them. I'll remember that. Fantastic, yeah. Anyway, just a glorious day out there, man. It was nice. And I got to hang out with my bros. They got to talk about how their halibut season has started. Mine hasn't. I got a flounder, a starry flounder, when I went out and looked. And then my buddy went the next day. I'm like, maybe it's too early. No. I misjudged that, boys and girls. It is not too early. They are here and they are stacked up. They limited out on the dive from ashore, not from my boat. That's a different human being that knows how to do that. So, anyway, if he pops on, God bless him, man. I'll give him the floor. He can tell you his adventure underwater with his buddy. He's so good. He was pointing him out to his buddy that came down from Sacramento. Now I dove with this guy before. His name's Brian. Great guy. I've been on a dive trip with him. He was so aggressive trying to get scallops on the dive trip that he punched the scallop and broke his hand. I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, man, they do make things that you don't have to. He's not. Hey, I respect anybody that wants to break their hand on scallops, being a man underwater or a woman, whatever you want to identify as. I don't care. All right, look at this thing of beauty. Now mine, I'm gonna just turn into party. Mine are just gonna be party. I'm gonna put some. The guy that I'm doing these for has asked for no sprinkles. He wants it all natural, and I don't blame him. These things are beautiful. I mean, look at them. Wow. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? So yeah, I just had a fantastic day. My wife went out to a lunch with her girlfriends and then brought me back a smash burger. I do like a good smash burger. It's a little different when they're cold, but yeah, we're gonna get back to health tonight. We'll start eating salads again. We had we had Mexican food last night, so yeah, we're gonna get back to a little bit more healthier eating. Okay, that one looks beautiful too. My God. We did a good job there, children. Beautiful. Look at that. Woo! All right, let me pop that thing down right here. All right, let's give one of my bugs. Let's get into this. Let's get some glitter into this. Let's do some pow. Got a little bit left. Let's see, where are we going to go with this? Well, let's take a drink first and then decide. Yeah, I'm doing glitter now. Let's go with the glitter. Oh, we got the colored glitter or just silver. I'm doing the colored glitter for mine. Whoa, that might be a little. That's disco glitter, man. Here we go. Let's get some gloves on. That's a lot of glitter. Ooh, all right. Well, these bugs want to party. I'll take it up a notch. Time to party, baby. Shadow band on FB. What's that mean? Do you fill the body? What do you mean? What is Facebook not working? Oh no. Facebook's not working? Oh no. Oh no. These bugs are going to be here to party. My God, look at this. That might be a little too much. Go big or go home. You know what I'm saying. All right, let's get the first victim. I'll take you. Come on. Here we go. Same thing. Eyeballs first. Oh my God, look at that. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm into this. This is a party happening. This is like a rave right here. Wow. This is a party bug right here. Can you imagine seeing this down in the water? Just all, you'd be like, oh, you hear him popping? Stop that, man. Oh my God, this is a party bug. Like, look at the glitter all the way up. I'm liking it. I'm really loving it. Check that out. I do like this. These are, now I'll know the first ones I ever got hoop netting, and I was partying. Woo-wee! I mean, look at that. Look at the sensation. I got banned on Facebook, huh? What did I get banned for? I was wondering why there's no comments. You know what? After this one, I'll try restarting the Facebook. Maybe I'll just go over to Insta. Let me go over to Insta. Insta's been waiting. I mean, look at the beauty on this. Man, I'm telling you, this is a party bug right here. I like this. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I don't know if you guys, if it's picking it up. That is excellent. Oh, I didn't do the horns. Hang on. Okay. Alright, let me just calm down here and let me see what's happening on the book. Somebody says, I haven't checked Facebook. Somebody else did. Oh. Oh, Facebook. Are you there? Like anybody? No? That sucks. Alright, we'll try Insta. Let's try Insta real quick. And then we'll go over to Insta. We'll go live. Title: Lobster Party. That's what we'll name it. Lobster Party. And we will go live. 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, we are live now over on Insta. Hey, Insta, we've been partying over. Look at this thing. Whoa, this thing is, I might have gone a little too far with the sparkles. This thing is blinged out. I'm into this. These are party bugs. I don't know if it's coming up, but man, that right there, that is a party bug. Look at the sparkles on that. Woo! I'll let that one sit. Let's start another one up. How about you? My next victim, come on over. Now, today we did have a beautiful day out there. Beautiful day. Okay, here we go. I didn't go diving. I just hung out in a parking lot and talked to new divers. And then my friends said they went diving and they wanted to show off their halibut. And I said I had Deckhand Dolly and I'm not able to get my own halibut. So come on over here and let's share the wealth. And they sure came over. And they all had their, man, they sure walked in, one dive, 4 halibut. Cheers to them. Halibut season is here. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, this is turning out better than I thought. The glitter on this is insane. This is one big party, everybody. Everybody want to party. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. I'm enjoying the sparkles. I am. I don't know why. Like, this is absurd. I put a lot of sparkles in these though. I probably went a little too aggressive, but I mean, You only live once. These ones, now I know these are the ones that I got for, they won't be mixed up with all the other riffraff. These were the originals. Okay, let's get a lot of glitter on the side here. Look at that. Just a party waiting to happen. And then we just have, oh, I should have done one side party and the other side like, dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's just do the tail and this one will be done. We are moving along. We still have quite a bit of epoxy. Signature on this side, of course. Let's move this over here. We're running out of room. Beautiful. Look at the sparkle on that. I mean, you don't even care if it's a harbor bug. You don't even care. You don't even have a care in the world. All right, we got another one of these harbor bugs. Let's go. Let's go. Give it a nice little pour down the middle. I mean, woo! Oh no! Oh no, we had a broken leg. What we'll do is we'll just keep going. Don't get down. Come on now. Snap back. We got this. Not a big deal. We'll still paint it just as is. We'll paint both of them and I'll just glue it back on. Everybody calm down. No reason to panic. It's still organic, except for the sparkles. These sparkles are fire, as the kids say. I had a good, glorious couple videos come out. I don't know if you guys have been watching. Thank you if you have. If you want, leave a comment on them. That would be nice, or a thumbs up. If not, just enjoy. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'm going to get myself a halibut. I know they're here now. Now it's my turn, and if I can't find one, I'll just do what I did 3 years ago. Go down to Southern California and kick it off down there. Sometimes that's what you got to do when you get in a slump. I'm not in a slump yet. I did one dive. Everybody calm down. I got myself a nice, what did I get? What is that thing called? A starry flounder. Oh, another. Okay, we got 2 places to repair here. Let's set this beautiful angel down. Let's do the underneath side of it real quick. Okay. All right, so for this one, let me see where I can put this one, right here. Running out of room. And for the leg, we will just give it a nice little brush. And we will attach it later. Or we might just attach it right now, see if the epoxy holds it together. I'll figure that out in a minute. I think I have one more somewhere. Yep, over there. Hang on, everybody. One more. Alrighty, here we go. Last one. We blew through these. I do like starting right there. It runs all the way down. Oh my God, just the thing of these things are party. Man, these things are like on E. Get the music going. Thump, 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 thump. Psychedelic lobsters. Oh, God, I'm pushing too hard on the legs. Let me slow down on those. Oh, jeez, this one's fragile. Okay, we're going to have to slow down my roll on this one. Okay, let me just bring this to a nice little, wow. That's a lot of sparkle. All right, let's do these legs. All right, now we'll do the underneath and the legs underneath. Just a thing of beauty. Okay. Let's finish off with the tail. And that, my friends, is a project well done. Now tonight I'll be moving these around, making sure. Okay, let me make sure we don't get glitter on anything. Oh, I should have not taken off my gloves. Let's put this right there. Oh man, and then what do we got up here? Boom, boom. All right. So let's get back to what we were talking about, which is absolutely just having fun today. So I went down there, and I will tell you this because I did say I would tell you. Me and my buddies are sitting there taking pictures with the fish, right? I'm throwing my new bulldog on top of the halibut, and she's getting all slimed up, cute as hell. Look over, see the warden coming up with a red fish. Not any of ours, just another guy that came in, and the warden went down and checked, and yeah. If you ask me, the guy knew. He just got caught with it, but okay. So he brings it up, and me and my buddies go over, and we're like, hey, so what's the difference between a vermilion and that, just in case we're underwater, right? We might as well, we didn't get the $850 ticket, but the dude did, but we wanted to be educated. Why should we get a ticket just because a redfish looks like a redfish under there, and when you shoot it, gee, man, at Christmas, it's dead. This one was dead, of course. I think it was pulled up. Its eyeballs were blown out. It was a yellow eye. And the warden took time out and educated us. It was very nice. It wasn't my normal wardens. It was a different dude. But he said, here's what he said. He goes, you can tell because they have black on the ends of their fins, and their chin is not rough. The yellow eye. It's a pretty hard. It's an $850 fish. Don't mess around and find out on that fish. And me and my buddy kind of just looked at each other and said, "Oh, that's better him than us." That's pretty much the attitude we had, and I'm glad we asked. I'm glad we asked the question because asking the questions will ensure. Now when I see one and I have a question, and if it's on my boat with somebody else, I'll be like, let me see your fish. I said, hey, listen, I'm not here to tell you what you should and shouldn't do, but that to me looks like a yellow eye. Now the yellow eye looked like a yellow eye because it had a yellow eye. But if you're not looking into the eyes, then it would look like a vermilion, but it has a little bit of black on the end of its tail and its fins. Now I happen to have my vermilion necklace on, so I showed the young man that was getting the ticket. I said, it should look like this. See, there's no black on it. And the warden just looked at me like, oh, okay, weirdo. Wrote the guy a ticket. The guy still was playing it off that he didn't know. Just know whatever you're grabbing out there, it might be something different. So, anyway, so that guy got nailed. Then we go up, me and Jeff and Brian go up and we have a beer up at the restaurant. Bring Dolly up there. She's in her little stroller. and we're waiting for our tanks to be filled at the dive shop, at my buddy's dive shop, Monterey Bay Monterey Bay Scuba. My buddy's Monterey Bay Scuba Spearfishing. Sorry, Monterey Bay Spearfishing is the one that the guy that runs that is the guy that I taught how to get halibut. I'm just saying, I'll take all the credit. And he was going out there with his buddy that drove down from Sacramento and pointed out a couple fish for him to shoot. So the story goes. I wasn't there. I was just in the parking lot afterwards. And boy, they had smiles on their faces, though. Their halibut season has started. Mine still 0. Have no fear. I filled up all my tanks. I'll just go out before I go to work every day. If there's no traffic going that way, I'll go hit up just walking. I'm not taking my boat. On the weekends, I'll take my boat. It's good exercise for me to walk on the beach with my gear on, into the water, put my gear on. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Man, what a great day. Put some glitter on these harbor bugs, man. These ones are partiers. This was just like our trip, it was our trip. And I see some spots I missed as I'm sitting here talking. So since I have the stuff, let me do touch up. Anyway, yeah, great halibut. They all got 2. There was 2 divers. My buddy Jeff, he walked in and he said at first he thought he was going to turn around. It was 0 visibility. It was all brown. And then he got back down about 20 feet and it opened up. And then lo and behold, halibut there, halibut here. He said he could have hand stabbed him. Now, he only got his 2. That's legal. And he might have pointed out 1 or 2 for homie. I don't like buddy diving with people. I like just getting my own halibut and everybody stay away from me. Rah, rah, rah. But he loves to hang out under the water with people. And boy, they had a time. And we talked at lunch what we're gonna do. We're gonna spear them this year, but we're gonna come up with some creative. One guy wants to take a sword and stand above them and just. That would be cool. I said we probably should put a flap on that. And so that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna build a spear, and then we're gonna have a sword fight down there. I want to get a fencing spear. You know the fencing? Yeah, I don't know if they still do that, but the fencing. And instead of having that little ball on it, then I shave that down, and then I put a little flapper on it. I just go up and fence it. Thunk! Ooh! And then hold it up. So we're going to get a little kinky this year. I got to turn on that fan. It is hotter than blazins in here. I think it's ready to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Oh, Dolly, how you doing over there, little girl? She picked up her head for a second. I have this up here. I am not getting epoxy and glitter on her. I will not hear the end of that, so Dolly's just going to be down there. Maybe for the last 10 minutes, I'll put it right up here. Yes, so Dolly got her first slime on her. Man, I mean, the pictures in the back of the truck are just picking her head up and looking out the back of the truck. The parking lot, listen, she doesn't have all of her parvo shots, so there were some new dogs out there. We decided, okay, we can let them look at each other, maybe sniff once or twice, no licking. Everybody paid attention to the rules of parvo. And, you know, we're just 1 week closer to her being able to run around on a leash. And she's going to be on my boat. She's going to be kettle trained. And when I go diving, my buddies are going to bring their kids. Now their kids want to go and just sit up on the surface on the boat. They can hang out with Deckhand Dolly. Their dad gets to have the day with him instead of not, and plus going diving. And then the kids get to see what dad does, or mom. I mean, let's not be sexist. There's a lot of women that do this too. Almost in the parvo clear. So one guy had one more shot than me. We're stretching ours. They're supposed to be three weeks. We're stretching them out to 4 weeks. Not a big deal. I let her run around my farm. Not a farm, but acreage. She chases gophers. Both of my other two puppies grew up here, so she even fell in a pond. So if she was going to get something, it would have come from the pond. She seems to be okay, and yeah, I really like the glitter on these. I really do. I don't know if it's showing up on there, but the light, oh man, it is art. It's fish art. Fish art. So I'm gonna let these things dry for. God, I have some leakage down here. Hang on. Here we go. Get the stuff on the floor. I have to pressure wash this floor. I got a couple little dribbles, but it's glitter. This is kind of cool. I should epoxy the floor in my garage. Just this glitter. I love this glitter. A party. Man, these bugs are. I now know the 4 bugs that I brought back. I brought back 5. The 5 bugs that one as you saw, didn't make it because I was being weird with it. But okay. Anyway, I digress. These are the ones that we got on my first hoop netting trip, and that was a party. We call ourselves the A team. Well, they do. I'm just a guest of honor. I gotta say, I did pull up the first ones of the night. And I came up with this wonderful Seawolf stall. Other than that, credit to the captain, Captain Justin, your saltwater guide. We'll throw that in there, man. Fuck yeah. Oh, we're not cussing. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't know. Is hell a bad word? Doesn't matter. Listen, it's Sunday. The kids should be somewhere else anyway. I just had a wonderful day, like I said, and then we went up and we saw this guy getting a ticket, and we saw the game warden. Personally, I wanted to go up to the game warden and say, hey, because there's a chance he can give that fish away to anybody. You just write. It's like writing a ticket, but it's just I bequeath this to this guy, and you have to show him you have a fishing license type thing, and then sometimes they give it to you. Sometimes they don't. If you know the person you're giving to, they won't give it to you. Then that's true. And I agree with that rule. So, wonderful experience with the warden. Of course, it wasn't me involved. So, but me and my buddy said, hey, listen, we don't want tickets. And that looked like a vermilion to me. And so my buddy went up and said, hey, how do we know? And the warden was wonderful. The poor guy getting the ticket is like, oh man, he knew though. You could tell he knew. But it wasn't my battle to fight, and it's not my. I got no dog in that fight. I'm not here to be a dick to the wardens. This warden was super cool to us and showed us how to not make the same mistake. But we're underwater. We're shooting them. You should know what you are going to shoot before you shoot it. I'll be behind that same 100%. Man, I would have loved to have a roof built. You know what? I got a couple minutes. Let me just get. It take me 2 minutes. I just need the soda water and some vodka. It's not complicated to make this thing. Okay. Orange vanilla, alrighty. Orange vanilla, okay. Yeah, man, I mean, just a great morning. It was a great morning. I got all my tanks filled. We're ready to go, so now I can go at any time. If I wake up early in the morning, boom, I'll go hit it up at 6 o'clock. If I'm ready to hit up at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, get a stir stick in this. Get a stir stick up in this. Hey, what's going on, little girl? You want to come on over here and join the show? Come on over here. Come on. We can say hi to everybody. she had the greatest time in the parking lot. She is a hit in the parking lot. And there's something about a puppy, but this puppy, there's something even more about. So one blue eye, at least is it showing up on there? I mean, they look cool, huh? I don't have gloves on. Let me turn them. I wish it was like QVC where my uncle would watch that. And they just put something and it just constantly turns, right? Just get a little motor. Yeah, if it's showing up, I'm telling you here in person, they can even have blemishes and you wouldn't even see them. It's almost like takes your eye off everything. Wow. Oh. Just glorious. So yeah, it was beautiful out. The weather was good. I have no complaints about today. Today, oh, come here, little girl. Come here. Let Daddy hold you. Come here. Yeah, come here. Oh. Oh. There she is. You can't get up there and sleep. You can sleep on my lap, though. See all the bugs? Look at all the bugs. Yeah. Oh, you're so hot. Let's cool down. Oh, what a day, huh? Did you get sunburned today? Tell everybody who you met. You met all those people, those wonderful people. You met a couple dogs. Yeah. Oh, you were hot. Oh. Then we got home and she got accepted into the big bed with my two other bulldogs were sleeping inside. And she walked in and instead of attacking them, she just went in and laid down and they let her lay down and they all started snoring together. And it was a dream come true for me. She's been accepted into the pack. Her and her older sister play at night when they get up in bed. She has slept in bed with us the last 2 nights, but we're going to get her back in a crate. I don't want that. I don't need that. We'll give that to Penelope. She can have the bed between us. And man, she had a glorious, glorious day, and so did I. And she got to meet people. She got to lick the halibut. She loves halibut. I know she's going to be just a solid dog on that boat. Sometimes you got to understand. Sometimes I got 6 guys on there, and we all limit out. So 6 times 2 is 12. We have 12 halibut on board that range between. The smallest one will be about 10 pounds normally for the newer guys, and then the other guys it'll be 30 pounds to 50. I mean, can you imagine 3 that are 50 pounds plus? And her on board, oh, she'll just go up and lick them. She's just going to have so much halibut slime on her at the end of the day. But give her a nice bath before she comes home. Take care of her, and then the wife won't even care. Yeah. Yeah. Did you have fun out there? You met a lot of people, huh? I know, you're so tired. So yeah, we, like I said, hey, quack, quack. Just a great day, man. I mean, it was, I love watching my boys bring in halibut. The day before, my buddy and his dad started the season off. I like to be the one, me an egotistical asshole. I like to be the one to say, it's halibut season. I went out and looked. I got a starry flounder. You don't win every time. You don't win every time. But even when I don't get one, and I get the story about it, and then I get to sit down and have a beer. By the way, they bought the beer in calamari. That's kind of cool. And they just kind of talked about it. I think my buddy might be ordering, he's into Bitcoin. He's a huge Bitcoin guy. I said, my buddy can make you a custom spear gun, a Bitcoin spear gun. You get some of those Bitcoins, the fake ones. He's even got one on his necklace. He's got Bitcoin Trump shoes that he was wearing the other day. Successful young man. And he's a guy I taught how to do this, and he's one of the best. And he started off the season for his group, Monterey Bay Spearfishing. Check him out. If you want to know how to do this, you're not going to meet me. I'll just tell you right now. You'll meet me, but you won't dive with me. I don't dive with people. There's a couple guys that I let dive with me, but for the most part, I don't want competition underwater. Why would I want competition? I want to be the best. Now, that sounds a little narcissistic. I get it, but for me, if I shoot one, so if you shoot one, there's normally another one right in the area. If there's 5 that are skinnier noses, They're pointing at the biggest female, the biggest halibut you'll probably ever shoot. They're sitting there staring at it. They're just like dudes that want chicks. Yeah, this is Mother Nature. And they're not the fish they're not like that one fish that turns into a male. There's some that do. Sheep's head do. They start off all as females. When you shoot the dominant male, the female turns into a male. That's Mother Nature, and that's science. There you go. You want science? Cool. There you go. Today was glorious, just glorious, and I'm still on a high from it. I mean, my God, I didn't even get in the water. I got my tanks all filled. I talked to my buddies at the dive shop. I did not get to run into my other buddy, and then this was all done before noon. And then at noon, I drove home. I edited that video that did pretty good. It has over 1,500 views, so maybe it'll attract people from Facebook, but my Facebook was shut down for some reason. So I just went over to, oh, thank you. I just went over to Instagram and just started my live there. I'll just keep moving on. You guys, listen, I'm not going to get frustrated with social media. If they want to hold me back, they can hold me back. If not, cool. I'll just keep jumping around. I can't believe it. I got, in the last 5 shows that I've ever done on TikTok, I know TikTok, leave me alone, everybody. But the last 5 shows, I had 4,000, 100% of my, whatever my thing is. I don't know what level I'm on there. It's a tier level. So if I just knock it out of the park every time at 100%, I should go up to the next tier and be like 30% and work my way up, just dominating TikTok. There's nothing going on TikTok. Those guys are on vibrating paddles and jogging on machines. You know, the ones that they promoted with the last presidency. And now they don't understand. Why is my You didn't have content. I'm going out and killing halibut, and if I'm not doing it, I'm going to go hang out with people that did. And then I'm going to take cute dog pictures with them. This is my life. I get to do this every day. People are now going to come until lobster season starts next October. Everybody every weekend is going to want to go out and do this. They're here, boys. They're here. Make your way down here, all my people, and everybody else that watches. If you're asking why I'm marking my my videos San Diego or LA or San Jose, because listen, it's social media. I learned if you want numbers, you have to put it in a general area. San Jose is the biggest city around me, and it's full of people that get out and go fishing. Now, they drive their boats over. They get up at 3:30 in the morning to get here. I tell a lot of those guys, the kayakers, they go, hey, where are they headed? How deep? Boom, I tell them right where to go, right where we're spearing them. And they go there. One guy, I found 2 sets of fishing poles yesterday on my dive. Ron R, I think. I took a video of it. I'll show it to you. Yeah, they were ruined. I didn't bring them back up. I mean, man, I was looking for halibut. And they were wrapped together, though. So, like, he lost them off, like, a boat, I would imagine. Anyway, if you're missing 2 poles, I know where they're at. I can go get them. But they're not, you can't save them. No, they didn't look like they could be saved. I took the lead weights off. That's what I took off, because I can melt down lead weights and turn it into 50 cal scuba diving bullets for my scuba belt. So, yeah, I met some really cool new divers, some old divers, everybody that wants to just come dive and look at nature in a protected area. No disrespect to you guys. Welcome. One guy has a dream to kill a halibut. I said, contact me in July or August. I can guarantee you'll see one. I don't know if you can kill it. It takes a certain person to be able to. I'm not allowed to shoot it for you. So, I'll bring you right up to it. I'll hold it in a freeze position. If you approach them from the front side, they won't move. You can go up and hand grab them if you want to. I've done it. You've seen it on my videos. Just like I was with lobsters, cocky little son of a bitch. I am with halibut. Am I bored about it? No, I'm excited. I want to dominate this year. I got 900 pounds last year. I'm going for 200 pounds this year. I got 43 last year. I want over 100 this year. I want. I need. Will it happen? I don't know. Will I have fun trying? Absolutely. Close. Oh, the power. Gosh darn it. And I don't have a plug down here. I think it should last. It's at 20%, my phone. It should last another 6 minutes. 6 more minutes and poof, I'm a fart in the wind. I'll probably go over to the old TikTok, hit them up, and see what's popping over there. If you want, you can follow me, Seawolf1330 over there. If not, if it's too Chinese for you, I get it. But listen, I'm here to win. And what am I winning? Well, with fame, you get sponsorship. With sponsorship, you get the ability to do this. I'm manifesting this every day of the week. Can you imagine? I could bring you this kind of content every day of the week. I'm not asking for anything from you. All I'm asking is you share it out if you like it. Comment if you like see it. Anything from me. I got to start back into the shorts and reels and the TikToks, the short ones. That's what attracts everybody. So my lives are my lives, and I'm going to enjoy them. 5:30 every night on both YouTube and on, well, right now I'm on Instagram. Sometimes it's Facebook. I would ask you follow me on all of them. And listen, if you're on Instagram and you say, I can't do Facebook, that's for old people, I get it. Gee, Christmas. That's just the people that think I've gone batshit crazy and don't even understand social media. I'm learning it. I'll tell you what, these shoes, those are going to go viral. Not these ones right here, but I haven't even promoted these ones yet. I'm talking my lobster, lingcod leather. My nephew is like, hey, next time I want to do a collab with you. I'm like, oh, I thought you didn't want to be on social media. And he goes, oh, no, I do. I said, okay. So we'll do a collab. He's going to do more videos of him making those things. If they don't turn out, it's on him. It's not on me. I'll find somebody else. I'm that ruthless. Remember, I'm a narcissist. Don't worry. It'll turn out. The young lad went to college for this. Now, the one thing about social media is you have to have content. You know anybody else that has lingcod leather Air Force Ones? And they're not called Air Force Ones anymore. Somebody commented on that video and called them Sea Force Ones. And that's what they are. I'm going to have a whole collection of Sea Force Ones. They're Air Force Ones turned into with real leather. I'm going to have a leopard shark. You'll see it. I'm going to shoot it underwater, bring it up. 100% sustainability. We'll butcher it up. We'll make some nice steaks out of it. We might even eat it over there on the island. Island boys, some of it. But we're going to pull that skin off first. Take the bones, the cartilage. Definitely the tail is going to be turned into... We'll throw some glitter on there if we even need to. A leopard shark that's 7 foot. Oh, man, I'm dreaming. Oh. Yes. So, Lisa, what do you do when it's not lobster season? For me, it's halibut season, so I don't care. By the end of the lobster season, this year was fun, better. Because it was the first year I ever hoop netted. So, I was learning so much right at the end. Justin, man, what a day. I'll tell you what. Deckhand Dolly got to hang out with some halibut, 4 of them. They weren't mine. I can't even lie. I know a narcissist could, and I could definitely take a video of the 150,000 that I've shot, mixed it in with the day ending like that. It's just not my style. It was my boys' day. Brian and Jeff. Brian, they've both been with me on the dive boats. Jeff got that lobster that I did in October that we threw back and was growing back a leg. He's also having a daughter, his first daughter, in May 5th. Cinco de Mayo, my anniversary. He has a 3-year-old boy that is going to do this. He grows up. He lets him watch me. And calls me Mr. Seawolf. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. And he's going to come down next season with me and everybody, and we're going to do an open party on Justin's boat. And he'll bring his boy, and we can come back with like 50,000. If we have a year like Justin had the year before, Holy Toledo, we can come back with a lot of lobsters. Yes. 1 mile. And you hit the target, get out. God damn. Wind? Was there wind? Did you have to take all that into account? Oh, the projection of the bullet, too. 1 mile, that's all. Wow. Anyway, I glittered up our lobsters from the harbor, Justin. I figured it was a party, and these ones need to look like a party. And I'll tell you what, they look a lot better with glitter on them than the black stuff from the harbor. Not that there's anything wrong with harbor bugs, but these ones now look festive, shall we say. Festive. Great job on the shooting. We so I just went down and hung out in the parking lot because I needed tanks for this week, and I filled up all my tanks. All my tanks were empty, so I got them all topped off, and I just sat there and I talked to brand new divers and then some old divers. Plus, I had Deckhand Dolly down there, so everybody had to stop by and say hi. She didn't touch the ground. She stayed in the back of my pickup. And I just drank my coffee and watched people learn how to scuba dive. And I'm kind of known in my area. Well, I am known. And my buddy that's making my spear gun, Captain Ian in San Diego, said we need to hurry this up because I'm not waiting. I already told him, listen, I want to shoot every one that I kill this year. I'm going to shoot over 100 of them. So that's 100 videos of 50 to 60,000 people watching. It's true. That's what I get. Those are my numbers. You don't know which one's going to go huge. The shoe stuff is going to go huge. Sneakerheads want sneakers that are original. These are called, what did we call them? Air Force Ones? Sea Force Ones. SEA Force Ones. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I remember when I went to the prom, everybody has the same thing. Girls want different dresses, but normally they all look alike unless you go to a lady that makes them yourself. You got to pay top dollar for that. Guys all try to be cool with their shoes. A lot of people did Converse in my day. I'll tell you what, you walk in with some C-Force 1 Lingcod edition or Lobster edition or Bluefin edition. I've caught every goddamn fish. I'm going to catch every fish. This is my new goal. This is my new career. Keep up if you can, kids. Justin, I heard you got your ass kicked coming back from, he went over to Catalina 2 days ago, and it was perfect and beautiful, and then he came out, and man, he almost turned around and went back, he said. How long does it take to get to the middle of the desert for you, Justin? I think it's only like an hour away, right? I mean, when we go to Mojave or Bakersfield, I think as Riverside, you just head out to the desert. You're almost in the desert. We're in Riverside. No disrespect. I lived in El Cajon. It's called the Box. It's high desert. We had rattlesnakes when I grew up, but we killed them. Sorry, Justin. This is just my dad taught me to kill them, but I won't kill anymore. Unless it's gonna, if it bites me, I'm killing it. I'm taking it. If I survive a bite, listen, I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna be sexy with it. But if it leaves me alone, I'm gonna leave it alone. It's my new thing. Now I'm about to kill sharks for for a reason. Listen, I love the leather. Can you imagine some cowboy boots with leopard shark skin? Woo. And I want to reiterate this. I'm over 3 minutes, but I'll still go because Justin just got here. Got a freaking flat tire, LOL. C-Force ones. Yeah, aren't those great? About 15 minutes off the freeway. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Got flat tire. From what, a cactus? Like what would you run over? Now whenever I take my side-by-side out there, of course I could stick to the trails, but you know me, let's go find a a turtle that you're not supposed to run over and hit it. I've never hit a desert turtle. Leave me alone. They're federally protected. Calm down, everybody. Just a glorious day. Anyway, if you go with Justin in his charter, the guy that came up today, not giving out any names. When I took the picture, I didn't use the game warden. I just showed his green pants. Justin wouldn't let you get an $850 ticket. Justin would have said that's a yellow eye. Justin knows what a yellow eye looks like. Me and my buddy were curious, so we're like, hey, we're not Justin's league. So we said, hey, how do we know if we shoot a vermilion or it's a yellow eye? And then Warden was super cool in schooling us. He took us and showed us the chin. The chin is not sharp. It's more smooth. They have black on the edge of their fins. Their eyes are yellow. Sometimes you can't, the warden said sometimes you can't tell. This one came up from way deep. It had huge yellow eyes because they were blown out. The guy getting the ticket knew what he was getting. He was playing dumb, and that's okay. I knew he was playing dumb. The warden definitely knew he was playing dumb. And much respect to the wardens today. I give the wardens here an A+. Did they let him go for free with a warning? No. He shouldn't have went away with a warning. He knew what he did was wrong. He had if you're going to go out fishing, you have to know the rules. You can't figure out the rules from the warden when they're taking your fish. If they take your fish, the chances of them not giving it, or they're not going to give it back, but the chance of them not writing you or not writing your ticket is 0 if you lied to them, and you got caught lying. I can tell you were lying, and I'm not even in that field. Ugh. I make my own road. I'm like I'm not supposed to. I know. We just are idiots. Okay, you're not an idiot. I am. I apologize. Justin is not an idiot. I beat my own tune, and if I listen, that's the greatest thing about Mojave. You can go do whatever you. There's TVs out there. People bring guns. They blow up their TVs. Yeah, it's a wild, wild west out there. And don't go up and expect people to conform to you. If you don't like their music and their loud music at night, move your camp. If you set up camp first, then yeah, battle it out. Be a man. But don't pull up and say, oh my God, this loud music, and oh, I'm going to set up camp here, and they'll be quiet at 10 o'clock. Some people don't want to be. Myself, I do. Oh, I'm an idiot. I know, Justin, that's why we're friends. So the sparkle is coming up on these. You guys can see them. And what do you think? Party bugs? Too far? Too much? Now, I'm not going to do all my bugs this way, but man, these ones, those aren't bad, man. I'm telling you. What a... And have that experience with Dolly today. Oh my God, her in the back of my truck. Just picking her head out. She just wants to hang out. She wanted to go play. I can't let her play yet because of Parvo. But I told her she is going to be a parking lot dog. That is, the parking lot from where I'm from is where I have my most fun. Everybody knows me there. Some people disagree with the way I dive. I get it. Well, they say they do, and they're instructors, but then as soon as their students leave, they say, hey, can I go with you? And then we go have the time of our lives. But if your instructor said I'm doing something wrong, he's absolutely right. Do not take off your tank underwater. Do not mess with great white sharks. They will bite. Or do. Do not... If you're going to take up spearfishing, you're going to see a shark or you're going to see a sea lion. Do not give it to them. If you give it to them, you're training that to attack other divers that don't know what they're doing. So be smart about it. My boys came through today, and I was having the perfect day, and I look at Facebook, and I see my buddy posted, he just got out of the water, he took his fish porn pics. One dive, you can have 2 a day up here, 2 guys, 4 halibut, plus a capizon. I said, why the capizon? They're like, hey, you know what? We were having so much fun. We came back. They came back with you start off with 3,400 if you do the tanks right. If you have a high pressure 100, you get it up to 34 psi. Okay? For people that know what they're doing, that's going to last them in the shallows probably about 45 minutes to an hour. If you're brand new with this, your adrenaline's going to go up. You're going to suck that tank down in 30 minutes, and I'm not coming up with you. Take your fish, go to the surface, get on my boat. I'm not a guided tour service. Remember that. You're responsible for yourself. Remember that. Matter of fact, I don't even have my captain's license, because if I had my captain's license, I'd have to sit up on board and make sure you guys were okay. I don't want that. I want to go down and I want to experience life. Oh man, and I tried. I tried 2 days ago. Walked in, thought I was going to start it off and come home and light fireworks and say, it's halibut season and Seawolf said so. Well, I got a starry flounder. Not bad. Had a good time. I didn't have to deal with humans for over an hour underwater. That's always a good thing. Wardens are being super nice. So I'm all about super nice wardens. Wardens are not like the commissioners. They're real people. They think the rules are stupid, but man, they have to do their job. I mean, listen to that dryer. And today we got schooled by a really good warden. He took time out. He didn't have to. He showed us how to recognize the difference between a fish that looks similar to 2 other fish. The canary fish and the vermilion look almost identical underwater. Above water, you better know what you're looking at. Otherwise, you're dealing with an $850 fine. The yellow eye is an exception. It looks just like them, but it has a yellow eye, and it has black on the tip of its fins, we learned today. So, when I'm on my boat, if I see somebody, listen, I'm not a captain, so I'm not responsible for your game or your catch. I can only tell people what to do. They can either follow it or not. I'm a narcissist, so either follow what I'm saying or think you know more than me. If you think you know more than me, deal with the $850 ticket. It wasn't on my boat today. It wasn't with my friends. We didn't even know the guy. We saw the warden walk down. We see him walking up with a fish. We had beer, a couple beers at the where you launch the boats, the boat launch. And we're like, oh, let's go talk to him. Me and my buddy love talking to the wardens. We don't got a problem with them. We never have. I do when they investigate me for no reason. Then it gets annoying. Just because somebody told them to go investigate. They weaponize them up in the fucking government. They do. Cheers to everybody, man. What a great day. I'm 13 minutes over. I'm going to go probably until 7. Because I'm up here still. Dolly's asleep right there. I have nowhere to put her. I just epoxied these, so there's no way I can clean this up. Every 2 hours, I got to clean this up, move these over to there, clean that up, move those ones over to here, and I do that routine until about 12 o'clock. And then since it's so warm today, they'll dry a little bit quicker. Oh, there's a piece that I don't want drying on there. Hang on. There we go. And then when I wake up in the morning, they're going to be completely done. When it's hot outside like today, it was 75 degrees today. I got some sun. I was sitting out there. I should have had sunscreen on. Dolly definitely got a little bit of burn. My fault. Parenting 101, hashtag okay parenting. She got to taste and licked her first halibut. And then I threw her in the box with the halibut, and she was like, it looked like Bambi. When you see the video, She looks like Bambi. If you don't know what Bambi is, it was a deer that watched his mom or dad get shot, and then there was a fire, and there was Thumper, and they were teaching us not to kill animals or something. I don't know. It was back in the day, propaganda. Anyway, Bambi would run out on the ice, and legs go out underneath her. Dolly, probably 2 or 3 times in the ice box with halibut, and she'll know how to handle the slime. It's up to her. She wants to roll in it. All of her loved rolling in it. He'd lay on the back and just go back and forth like. He'd get up and he looked like a porcupine. He looked like that scene in Something About Mary. You know where he before he goes on a date with her. So in case they do have sex, you know, and then it flies up and drips off and falls in her hair and she puts it up like that. That's pretty much what it looks like. Glorious day to them. Man, I can't even get over this. I don't want it to end. But, with all good things, it does come to an end. And guess what? There's tomorrow. I could do the same thing again tomorrow. Because this is my backyard. This is my backyard. I don't care if I don't have any on the board yet. I'm not worried. I can go to Alaska anytime and get my numbers up to 200. I can pull up a 500-pound one. Then I'm halfway there. Without even doing anything. Rosie O'Donnell commented on my video. Oh, I'd like to see on TikTok. And Rosie O'Donnell moving out of our country. Now she's all lonely over there. Her other daughter here that she left is just got another felony. Looks like a skinny, cracked out Rosie O'Donnell to me. But hey, cheers to you. Hashtag great parenting, Rosie O'Donnell. I hope your comment was very nice on my video, because if it's not, who cares? You're Rosie O'Donnell. I'll leave you alone. Be scared over there in Germany. She picked to move to Germany. Apparently she doesn't know what happened to the Jews over there a couple of years ago, but... And, let me ask you this. Isn't it weird now that the swastika's coming back? The Democrats said no swastikas. That's terrible. Now all of a sudden Elon Musk is swastika, so we're going to throw swastikas up to prove a point. Listen, I saw 5. Not Saturns. What do you call those cars? Teslas today. 5. 3 of them had stickers on saying, I'm anti Elon Musk. You pussy. You sheep. Bah! Stand up for who you are. Oh my God. Don't drink that Kool-Aid. Or do. My God. Try to sell your Tesla. I don't care. We've moved on to greener pastures. You know the favorite thing me and my wife like doing right now? Is looking at Facebook and seeing the sheep that were on the fence, the moderates they called themselves. And then they voted for Trump this time because it was so bad, but they don't even want his policies to take effect yet. So they're jumping on board with social media. I love it. I see you guys. Hey, I'll still be your friend. My wife won't. She doesn't like you. I'll still be your friend because you're sick to me. You're all sick. You need help. And I'm here to help you. I'm a narcissist. I got you. Because here's the thing. Sure, 401 is going to take a hit. Sure, everything's going to go flip-flop for a minute. We gave it all to China. China wants to do 35% tariffs on us. Good. You shouldn't be buying the cheap shit anyway. You should be buying USA, USA, USA. And it's all coming back to the USA. Because here's the thing. We demand it. We demand sitting at home and having Amazon trucks pull up and UPS trucks pull up. The UPS driver brings dog bones. He already knows who Dolly is. She already knows she's famous, even though she's not yet. And either you're a United States person that loves our country, Are you an idiot, Justin? What's Justin saying? I'm an idiot. No. I told him that I'm an idiot. I don't want to, and I classified him as an idiot because she's looking at her food. She's ready to eat. Oh, it's almost 7. Hey, I don't have my phone to text my wife. Okay, I got 10 more minutes. If my wife comes out here, I'll let her know that she needs to eat. But she's looking she goes right to the food bins. Now we have a special blend for her. We're adding our own food in. We'll add some fish in. Yeah, it might have lithium in it. It might be high in metals. Leave me alone. I live in Monterey. If you don't know, I guess you don't know. It's not Elon Musk that did that. That was more Gavin Newsom. But now Gavin Newsom is taking on the government. Going to take on the feds again. His new thing is, hey, China, we don't want to do tariffs with America. We want to be separate. Well, Gavin Newsom, you're not separate. Gavin Newsom wants to be your next president. He says he was for the gays and then he abandoned them. How about that, guys? He says he was for COVID, but then he sat out there drinking his wine and not having a mask on and telling people that I'm the problem. Kill my algorithm. If I can do this for the rest of my life right here, my day to day, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be the happiest, I already am the happiest individual, but I'm going to even be more happy. I'm going to piss myself if this actually works out for me. Now, I tell everybody I meet, listen, you might have an issue with somebody else and this and that. It's not my issue. It isn't. I'm a straight up person that will tell you straight up, I love everybody. I do. You might not agree with it, because I can always go back to this. I'm a narcissist. My kids named me a narcissist, and I love it. I wear it like a badge. Because here's the thing. I met some great people in the parking lot today, and they're like, you're that narcissistic dad, aren't you? I said, yeah. And then I looked at them, and I'm like, have you guys been married forever? They're like, no, this is one guy said his third wife. Another guy said his second wife. I said, okay. First wife, batshit crazy? They all both shook their head. Yeah. I said, there's wherein lies the narcissistic part. I'm not there to dwell on it. I did for a while. Am I hurt? People ask me, are you hurt that you are never going to talk to your kids again? No. Truthfully, that's on them. I didn't choose this. And any parent that would weaponize the kids against another parent that actually hung in there, paid child support, was there at every single event for the kids. When the daughter wanted to move with me for her high school years, changed my whole life around for it. That's you, Emily. Almost got a divorce over it. She almost got me in my love of my life to get a divorce because I was going to be there for my daughter. Mind manipulator you are, Emily. But love you. You're just like your dad. So relax on the narcissism, because people are finding out left and right, there ain't the narcissist. The person that's paying you not to talk to your own dad, your own flesh and blood. Well, you might want to look at that one. We're not going down this route. It was a great day. At work now. Matt's at work now. But cheers to you, Matt. I'm back. What's up, Seawolf Pack? Matt, I will say this. I hope I can entertain you for 2 hours. Go back and watch. We got the C-Force ones. In every... my goal now is to get them in every species of fish before they become endangered. They're going to endanger every fish if you let them. California, believe it or not, is the last place that you can actually do this. You go to Texas, you can still do it if you know the right people. You go to Florida, you definitely can do it. Jesus, Florida's. I can't deal with the bugs and the humidity. The guy on my show last night, or was talking to me last night. I followed him. Excellent videos. God, who was he? I wrote it down. I don't know where I put that thing. God, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The doors that I'm opening up for myself, men's mental health, is now I get to go meet extraordinary people all across the United States. And they're going to help me fulfill I want a snapper fish. No, I want the hogfish. I don't just want a regular hogfish. I want to shoot one that's like 400 pounds or whatever the legal limit is in your area. Me and my boy Justin are going to go play. He doesn't even know about this. He kind of does. We're going to go get a leopard shark with Deckhand Dolly on board. We're going to barbecue it on the back of his boat, bitches. You're going to have to watch it get shot, sure. Then you're going to have to watch us party afterwards. Do you think I'm going to put glitter on its tail? I already did it on the thresher shark. Why not do it on a leopard shark? The rest of the skin, guess where it's going? C-Force Ones! Boom, 1 of 1. Now, I'm size 11, 1 foot size 10 and a half. So I buy a size 11 on the shoes. I only wear them at special events. They're only going to get better and better and more high quality. I'm not saying my lobster ones are not high quality. They definitely are. Brings a tear to my eye how great they turned out. The gaping buttholes on the back was just my genius thought process. The people I've met in the last 2 years haven't been fake people. We've lived in a fake California for the last 2 years. These are all the people that voted to recall, or maybe they didn't. Listen, I don't want to put some of my friends into the recall. I don't want to put anybody into anything. Listen. Raise your kids the right way. I'll give you a hashtag great parenting if I believe you're being a great parent. And if you're a great parent that messes up, you're human. You're human. It's okay to mess up. Having a kid, you don't have to have any kind of rights. You could be a meth head, a crackhead. We saw one walking up and down. I said hi to him. Everybody else was like, why'd you say hi? I'm like, I said hi because that's a human being that has lost touch in reality. And if he's going to vandalize anything, he's going to be vandalizing the people that are the meanest to him first and work his way up to me. You don't want to vandalize me, you little crackhead. I'll snap your neck. I'll check you. I'm also the first guy to say hello to you. Look you in the eye and say, listen, you've already taken way too much fentanyl and you're leaning. You've got the fentanyl lean. You got to smarten up about this, young man. That's narcissism. Jeff, you got here. Listen, Jeff. Listen, Jeff. Listen, I want to give you, I'm giving you the most praise I can give you. You started the halibut craze, but you didn't. Our boy Eric did yesterday with his dad. I don't know if you saw, he got 3 out of the 4 with his pops. And we know who he is. Now, Jeff probably thought I was doing something else today. I didn't think Jeff was going to be down there because I saw a post on Facebook from my cousin. And it was a couple weeks ago, him at a club. So I'm like, if Jeff was up till 2 in the morning, he ain't diving. But he's young enough that he can. Jeff, I think you really should think about a Bitcoin gun. Give me a call after the show, and let's start this process. Mine's gonna get done first. Gee, many Christmas. My buddy Ian saw your video today and knows I'm about to go on a 5-day bender. I got 5 tanks. I can do it It takes me an hour just to go have fun. So 2 hours out of my day. So if I get up at 5, I get down there by 6, right when it's daylight. I go to look for 1 or 2. Then I come home, put them on ice, go work. Or just go straight to work. Have my ice buckets in the back of my truck, throw some ice in there. Maybe put some of that ice agent in there if we're still into that. I don't know. We'll talk. And we're just gonna enjoy life for the rest of my life. Honestly, that's what I'm gonna do. And if I piss you off along the way, oh my God, that helps my algorithm. You gotta understand, it helps my algorithm. So Jeff, today, I was sitting in the parking lot, and I just went down there to fill up my tanks. And I thought maybe I would do a dive, but then I'm thinking, okay, if I'm in the water and somebody breaks in my car, my truck, and takes Deckhand Dolly, what kind of shithead father am I? Because it's true. It's not a big city, but the homeless can smash windows and nobody cares. You don't want to smash my window and take my dog, I'll tell you right now. I'd be the guy that hunts you down, skins you, goes to jail and is on trial and wears a suit made out of your flesh. That's me. Now don't test me. I don't want this test. Gee, Christmas. I'm a grandpa now. Or maybe I'm not. My kids don't talk to me. I don't know if I'm a grandpa. Not from the Bulldogs. These things will never have children. I don't want to go through another period cycle with this one. And my son, well, let's just say I'm so unique that my son hates the vet, doesn't hate me. But right there is Oliver's testicles. That's a weird conversation in the morning with a vet tech. Luckily, I'm friends with my vet. Play poker with him. I'm not saying I get special privileges, but how many of you have the testicles of your kids? No, those are them. 10% over here. And I'm at 7. So, Jeff, God bless you. What a great day. If you can, Jeff, before I get offline, just put up your group on Facebook. If you want, follow. If you want to know how to do this, join Jeff's group. You'll meet me, but I honestly already have too many friends because I'm a nurse, so I'm allowed to say this. But I will say this. Jeff met the guy you went out with today, I believe, from his group, posting online. And this guy's been to Norway. Brian has been to Norway. For the real halibut. He's not going this year, he's going in 2026, and I want to go with him. Right now, I'm not going to go with him, because I don't have that kind of following. If I have that following, I will be packing my bags and going to Norway, and I will free dive or scuba dive for these things. I prefer scuba diving, but I don't think you're allowed. I don't know the rules. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Do I know how to shoot a halibut? Absolutely. Have I been in training in Alaska? Absolutely. Am I going to have a custom spear gun? Absolutely. Do you want a custom spear gun? Contact me. I will put you in charge, or not. Hang on, I got to hit this. I'm going to make one more drink. I will. This is my third and final drink. Glorious, glorious day. I mean, when I woke up today, I I will say this. When I woke up today, I had no idea what I was going to do. I knew my wife was going on a hike with her friends, so I had to have Deckhand Dolly. And I said, I'm going to go down and fill up my tanks. Because here's what I want. I have 5 tanks right now, ready to go. That means I can go out right now, no matter what time of day it is, whenever I wake up, and go start shooting halibut. My friend Jeff is ahead of the curve by 2 on me. I don't like that. Love that he got him. I'm not satisfied I don't. Sure, I got a starry flounder. Halibut's my jam, but you know, this year, here's the greatest thing about this year. Is this year, I'm going after C-Force 1 shoes. I got a nephew that if he plays his cards right and does what he does with shoes and fishing, we can make this dream happen for you. You get your prize fish. You can do whatever you want with the meat. That's not my deal. That's not my jam. Save the skin. Save the important part of the fish that you want on shoes. We can make your dream happen. Contact me. Will it cost? Sure it does. Everything costs. Gee, but Christmas. When I tell you these custom spear guns, if you guys don't want one, that's on you. You don't want a custom gaff? I mean, I'll leave the name on it. Promar. You want your gaff with the Promar, with leather, wrapped in leather from whatever fish is a favorite dude's fish? I can make that happen. I don't want any copyrights. I don't want any bans. I don't want any anger. I'm not a guy that just sits on the sideline. I'm a guy that plays. Put me in, coach. I'm the guy that was picked last at the beginning of his career in life. And then everybody wanted me on the team, not because of my athleticism. I'm the biggest cheerleader for anybody, and that's not a real narcissist trait, Emily, but gee, many Christmas, I'm not attacking you anymore. I want everybody to have a smile and a win on their face. And people like Jeff Long that lets his kid watch me. A guy that I took after he got certified, the day he got certified, he goes, let's go spearfish. I'm like, you have to get your balance right and da-da-da-da. He's like, no, let's go. I said, okay. I have that. It comes up in memories, and me and Jeff put it up on our Facebook page every year. I think that was 12 years ago, 10 years ago, a decade ago. I don't even know when. I've watched Jeff's whole career. He was a hunter before on land. He's a dominant human being. He's raising his son for the last, I think he's 3, but if that's wrong, I apologize. Kendall. He's raising his son like a champion. He's about to have his first daughter. For a guy like me that has been through this, and let me just go back in time. When I wanted to be with a narcissist, I was the best dad. As soon as I didn't want to be with her anymore, I was the worst human being. Sad? Don't cry out loud. No, it's not sad, you shitheads. I'm a dominant male. Do I dwell on the past? No, I see it for what it was worth. Beautiful time. If it doesn't work out that way for me, This is where I thought I was a narcissist. I just go with the flow. Can't stop it. When I found out that take my ego out of it and put what I'm good at in my social media reels, not the talk shows. Don't worry about that. 60. Some are at 850. Some are at 500,000 views. You don't know what you're going to put out there. I will tell you this. I will guarantee you this. I'm at 850,000 for removing that lobster right there. The tail meat. Part 2 of part 1, 2, 3. Next year for lobster season, it'll be over 1 million. For me, that's a win. Somebody just asked on Facebook, is it really halibut season? Dear God, if you didn't watch what I did today, I didn't even get in the water. I was around 4 halibut from a guy that I taught, and then he taught another guy. All through his Facebook group. And Jeff, if you're still here, take a bow, my guy. I know you've had a long day. You got to deal with the kids. Sea balls. I could make a necklace out of these. I mean, my God. Look at this, huh? Lisa, you ever known anybody that keeps these Whoa! Put sparklies in there with them. That's formaldehyde. You're not allowed to have it in California, so game wardens, listen. If you want to do a raid, I've gotten rid of all my 9 felonies that were in plain sight. Like 2 years ago when I was under my investigation. I do have formaldehyde in California. I'm not going to say where I got it because I'm not going to bitch out my friends, but there's an easy win for you. You take my son's balls. I'm going to clown on you all day long. I'm going to the commissioner's meeting. This isn't a drunk man rambling. It's the truth. I'm coming, Eric. You're a diver? Wow. Should have went out with my boys today. Joined their group. Joined the 10 people that I infected in the parking lot today. A couple people just want to go back to Hawaii. They were driving their solar cars, whatever you want to call them, battery cars. They had all the right equipment. I'm talking like each one of them had 10 grand in equipment. I can look at equipment and know exactly what you're rolling with. And mind you, they sparked up conversations with me. Sure, I had one of the yuppie dogs. I had an English baby bulldog. But I let them know who I was. Seawolf? They're like, we watched your videos. I'm like, I'm like, you want to do a picture with me? They said no. I said, okay. Get it. He said, we follow you though. I don't care. Follow me, don't follow me. Today in the parking lot. Sometimes I go down there with my camper and pay whatever you got to pay all day long. I think it's $15. It's illegal to sleep there. You have to leave at like 2 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, and then come back at 5:30 in the morning when all the fishermen show up from San Jose. So if I tag San Jose, it's San Jose. I get more viewership from where I'm tagging. It just is what it is. If I was Long Beach, gee, money, Christmas. San Diego, military town, I got you boys. I grew up there. Can't kick me out of your group saying that because I'm in Monterey. She's right here. She wanted to go out. Love, can you put some ice in this though? Yeah. She was looking at her food too. Are you ready?
I'm gonna feed her.
Oh, Dolly. Oh, here she goes.
Wow, look how sparkly those are.
These ones are from the harbor, love. Do they look good though? They're party. These are party ones. Now, the guys that I'm doing it for right there are regular. Love, look at these. Do these look like they're ready to party?
Yeah.
Like, let's take some E and let's fucking go. Some shrooms. Anyway, can you put some more ice in this one?
Is she going to the bathroom?
She is not. If you take her potty first. And then she was already looking at her food. I was supposed to be done. Matt says hi. Say hi to the wife.
Who's Matt?
Matt is the guy I met through your saltwater guide.
Oh, tell him I said hi.
Oh, she says hi, Matt. Anyway, we gotta talk about the rod and reel combo you saw yesterday. Oh, thank you, love. Yes, we do. We do. Let me explain that. I believe that's called braid. I don't even know if it's called braid on it. If you were watching yesterday, that's what I'm going to use on the stitching of my...
Who's hungry?
The what?
Oh, I was talking to the dogs.
The stitching on my...
Is her bowl out here?
her bowl might be in there, love. I don't know. Look at her. She's excited. She's went potty. I'm so proud of my little daughter.
Hi, Fat Butt. Hi, Fat Butt. Are you hungry?
Put that reel on a drift rod. I don't even know what a drift rod is, Matt. Can you teach me? Take me to the promised land, Matt. Matt, let's go. If you want to come up here and fish, let's do that. I will shoot the fish in the head and put them on your line. I mean, let's go. You want a halibut that's 30 pounds? Use me as a cheat, just a cheat. I didn't put in. Did I put vodka in here yet? Did I put vodka in here yet, guys? I don't know. God, I think I didn't.
What? Is her bowl out here?
The what?
Her bowl.
I think it is in her thing. I don't think I put vodka in here yet. I'm not a cheater. Oh God, Matt.
It's a
You-
good thing.
Huh? In her bag. Hello? Is it not in there? Well, I mean, in my brain, it was a cool place because that's where we feed her.
Are you hungry, Fat Butt?
That's where it was this morning at like
Are you hungry,
5:30.
Fat Butt? Good
She's
boy.
so excited. Look
I
at
know.
her. Yes, Andrew. How you doing, brother? How have you been? How's your lobster doing? I did a lobster map for Andrew. Let me make you a blue person. Monitor. There's a young man that hang on, let me see the comments now. I lose. Oh. I'm the best underwater. I am. And I surround myself with the best. I've taught the best, and they're so much better than me. Because the guys that I chose to teach knew how to hunt on land. So you teach them underwater, the basic fundamentals. Now the guys that taught me took me under their wings. They had a challenge. I mean, you gotta understand, I was on the boat and I went up to them. I'm like, hey, listen, why am I not as good as you? I'm better than you. Why am I not as good as you? And they looked at me and laughed. But they took me under their wings and they were up at Sea Ranch this weekend where we get abalone. I was supposed to be there. I couldn't make it because of the new puppy. They tagged me in it. They are my heroes. Each and every one of them in their own way is my heroes. Now they're old school. They're not social media. They don't talk about it. They just live it. Wow, do you have video of it, Andrew, or no? I mean, if you don't, that's cool, but if you do, god damn it. Now, Andrew's a free diver. Anytime I'm down in Santa Barbara area, he says, like, hey, I got you, let's go out on my buddy's boats. I don't. Okay. It doesn't matter. It dies all the time. Listen, I just shot a starry flounder, and all I have is a video when I'm actually dispatching it underwater. I don't know where I lost the kill, because now I'm going to document everything. And I'm going to do the Dexter of the ocean type thing, where I take a slat of its blood, and I put it on there, and I take the ear bones out. I know it's called something that's people that actually went to high school and college. They're ear bones, oodalollies or something like that. Doesn't matter. And I'm gonna put the location, the weight, and the size. And that's my white trash way of giving the government real technology, real science. You grabbed it. Oh my god. Like I said, this is my buddy Andrew. He's from Santa Barbara area. He came up to me. Here's the coolest thing. I'm sitting there, I get off the Vision in Santa Barbara. I'm kind of known in my own dumb world because I've done this for 25 years. He says, oh my god, and correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew. He said, oh my god, my dad watches all your videos, my long videos, the ones you guys never watched. He goes, my dad watched my videos and introduced me to you. At a very young age, I think he was like, I don't know what he was. I think he was like, I'm going to say, Andrew, you tell us how young you were when your dad introduced you to me. He's like, watch this guy. And Andrew pulled up to me in the parking lot because he worked at a spearfishing shop on the wharf over there in Santa Barbara. I think it's called Blue Water. And he goes, oh my god, I've been watching you because my dad says to watch you, blah blah blah, and you're him, and I've been waiting for you to get back. And I'm like, and what's up, brother? Thank you. You're on both of them. He's 24 now. I was 11. So I was a narcissist 11 years ago. Wait, hang on. If he's 24, he's 11. 10 years. That's 21. 14 years. Mean. Long Beach Bug Party. Yeah, Lisa. They sparkle. Andrew, I did his first. He moved out of his parents' house, and he got his apartment, and he had his first lobster. It was one of the first ones that I did this season. Love, she ate and ran in.
Eat everything.
Yeah, she's in there trying to eat everything else. Love?
Yeah.
Lisa says hi. I digress. I've had way too much vodka. No IPAs tonight. I went over by almost 2 hours. I will make it to 7:30, and then I'm going to shut her down. I have to remove the lobsters and put them on new sheets. But the cool thing is I've met Lisa. I've met Matt. I met Matt. I met Andrew. the list. I met TJ. I met Jeff, the instructor. I met Jeff, the instructor that's now a boat mechanic. I've met Dan, the instructor. I met John. Through John, I met his son Hunter. I met Captain Ian. I met Corey, his wife. I've met both their kids now.
Dolly was so cute. She sat from a distance and just sat and watched Penelope eat and waited for her
But that's
to
always.
finish.
But Ollie likes
She
to
didn't
eat
leave
that.
anything.
And is he done?
Yeah. They're all done.
Okay.
But she didn't just go and try and eat.
Are we gonna watch Dexter tonight?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm ready.
Right now?
Whatever.
Love! Princess! Right now?
No, just whenever.
Okay. I'm going 5 more minutes and then I'm out. I'm gonna watch Dexter. But I will say this to anybody and everybody out there. Yeah, go ahead and roll, my guy. Goddamn. Cheers, brother. Halibut season's popping up here, but it's already been popping down south. Listen, I know if you watch my videos, listen, I know it's already been popping off down south. I'd like to be the first one up here to say I got it. But my boy Eric got the first one. And his pups. His pop's older than me. He's in his 70s, I believe. Eric follows me online. But he also hangs out with me in the parking lot. And his dad's old school. Don't talk to people and don't tell them where you are in the depth. I'm the opposite of that. You want to try this? Try it. You want to jump in and shoot something in the head that a great white will come up and try taking from you? Be prepared. It's normally going to be a sea lion. Thank you, Justin, for correcting me from seals. It is what it is. I am who I am. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks right now ready to go. Charged up. Will I be bringing you halibut this year? Yes. Have I gotten one? No. Have my boys gotten one? Yes. Has it started in a big way? Yes. Have I been a part of it? No. Does it make me upset? Absolutely not.
Actually, Oliver is out there staring her down.
Staring him.
Dolly.
For her food?
There's nothing in there, but she's eating off the bowl, and Oliver was just hovering over her.
Yeah. I love it.
Come on, miss. Come on, let's go potty. You need to go potty.
If she goes poop,
You need to
let me know. We'll clean it up. Wipe her butt. I hope you have other ones coming out right now. Here comes her brother. Oliver, there's no more food. Now, 4 years ago, I did the same. She's going potty, love.
Go on pee.
Yeah, tell her good job.
I did.
Oh. There's cookies right here. To your left. Right on that table. Anyway, Oliver did this in the beginning. Danced on my boat. I didn't kettle train him, so he headbutted his way out of there. And I had to tie him down from 3 points and went diving. And didn't know, my whole dive I was worried about him when I came up. He's going to be hanging off the side of the boat. Was he eaten by a great white shark? Did he jump in? He survived. Hashtag great parenting, but could have been worse parent. Deckhand Dolly, and I've seen Justin's, the dad. He's the same age as Ollie, 4 to 5 years old. There's no papers on that dog. Mine has papers. But when you see the end result, why am I paused? Hang on. I don't want to be paused. I hate YouTube sometimes. I really do. It's frustrating.
Do you hang up?
No, I need to.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. Will I have halibut? Nobody knows. It's done. Facebook. Done.